Hey there YouTube, That's here, bringing you round 1, game 1 of this year's Nugget Bridge Major. This is going to be a best of 3 series facing off against Edgar from Nugget Bridge. My team on the left hand side is going to be a team you've seen me enter in a few premier challenges. It's a little bit dated, but it's still a very strong Mega Kangaskhan focused team. My team is going to be Amoonguss Kangaskhan, Azumarill, and Aegislash, leading off against Salamence Heatran, Bisharp, and Cresselia. Overall, 7 of these Pokemon are very standard. Azumarill kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. It eventually got turned into what was Gastrodon for my regionals team. But I'm actually very satisfied with this pick in Azumarill. Definitely pulled its weight and became the MVP for this series. So without further ado, we're going to start this off, get right into it, and make the plays happen. Alright, so Edgar is going to be issuing that challenge here. He's going to be leading off with Salamence Heatran. Very, very standard leads, very, very good leads against what my team has to offer. Kangaskhan is definitely going to get intimidated and threatened by that Salamence, and Amoonguss is obviously threatened by both Salamence and Heatran. So from the start of this game, I'm going to be playing on the back foot and trying to play catch up. Remember, my Kangaskhan does not pack that fake out, so any turn 1 play I have isn't going to be super optimal. We're going to see his Salamence pop Protect on first turn, opting not to Mega Evolve, and I decided to go for a Power Punch on Heatran. Judging by how much damage this does, remember I am intimidated, I still want to believe that he has a ton of investment in defense. Even though I was intimidated, it still should have done a little bit more, I feel. So we're then going to see him pop a Substitute, just to block any type of Spore or any type of, status moves coming in from my Amoonguss. Generally the correct play, remember he protected with Salamence, subbed there. Amoonguss is going to be useless in this matchup from now on. So we're then going to see him start off turn 2, Mega Evolving into that Mega Salamence, gaining the Aerialate ability. I'm definitely expecting the Double Edge, so I go for the Rage Powder here. It's the only real thing that Amoonguss has left to do. I can block a Will-O-Wisp, block a Double Edge. He decides to go with the Hyper Voice. Remember, that is going to be an AoE boosted move, and it's going to do a lot of damage, but it's not going to pick up the KO on any of my Pokemon. He's then actually going to eat a KO from a +1 Double Edge from my Kangaskhan. Now, we're going to see Heatran then obviously, well, we're going to see me take a bunch of recoil, but then we're going to see Heatran go for a Heat Wave. He's actually going to miss on my Kang, which is very fortunate for me, but I really want to go back and talk about the usefulness of Hyper Voice on Salamence over Double Edge. Now, Double Edge is by far the most commonly used move on Mega Salamence, but I actually personally think that Hyper Voice is definitely the way to go, because I think just Salamance's special moveset is so much better than its physical one, and it's so much harder to predict that coming. There's a lot of Pokemon that you definitely would be able to take advantage of. But starting off turn 4, we're going to see Aegislash and Bisharp join the fray, and I'm stuck with like bad matchups again. Bisharp can do a ton of damage to my Aegislash, but he decided to go for a Sucker Punch that turn and leaves Heatran to do the job. I'm going to proc my weakness policy here, giving me a ×2 attack and special attack, and then we're going to see Aegislash's stance change, start everything up, get its motor going, and it's going to pop a Sacred Sword going straight onto that Bisharp, ×4 effectiveness, and we actually do not see a Sash, which is a huge tell for the remainder of the series. Now, I just revealed my item, but it makes me think that he has a Choice Band or a Life Orb, and just not having a Sash is just great for me in this match. We're then going to see his last Pokemon, Cresselia, join the battle, and this turn 5 is going to be a great turn for me. I go for a Wide Guard and a Power Up Punch because I really, really need to break that Heatran sub. So, like I said, we're going to pop that sub, get another +1, and then we're going to hit it again, going up to +2. We're not going to be able to KO the Heatran this turn, but we are completely neutralizing my opponent's turn here. Cresselia went for a rest. He probably thought I was going to go for a Double Edge and he just wanted to do that AoE, or sorry, that recoil damage. Heatran obviously went for Heat Wave and it failed because I Wide Guarded. So great turn for me there. And I'm then going to set things up for the next turn. So I'm doing this turn to ensure my victory next turn. I go for the Shadow Signaling, full well it's probably not going to kill, because like I said, Heatran has a ton of physical investment. Double Edge is obviously going to pick up that KO on Cress, because I'm at like +3 or +4 at this point. I'm going to go down to Recoil. I'm expecting Aegislash to go down to Heat Wave. What I don't expect is actually to see Earth Power here. Now, Earth Power is the correct play because I could have just Wide Guarded, but remember, this is a best of 3 series, so going down to a move that is, seeing the Earth Power in Heatran is a tell, because we know he has Heat Wave, Protect, Substitute, and Earth Power. That's his moveset, so it's great to know for the rest of the series. I'm then going to, remember I said I set this up for this turn to win. I send the MVP Azumarill out, and that's just going to be able to get the GG out of Edgar for game 1. So remember, Azumarill packs that Aqua Jet, so there's no way a Heatran in the red, no matter how many protects it has, is going to be able to outlive one of those. So overall, great game 1 from me. I felt really confident in my play, especially against a team that is super stacked. I really like seeing Mega Salamence, and yeah, I completely avoided taking any damage from that Bisharp, and I think that's what won me that game. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I hope you're looking forward to tomorrow's games where I show you game 2 of my games from the Nugget Bridge Major. Alright, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.